I have 3 kids. There are 14, 13, and going towards 11. Great kids. Love to spend time with them. Love to learn from them. One thing I learned lately is something called K-pop. Yes, K-pop. What the hell is K-pop? I tell you. It stands for Korean pop. Maybe you're more versed than me and know about this. I had no clue. No clue. So what happened is we listen to music when I drive them to school, and with radio, so they're well versed in 80s music, 70s music, 90s music. They have a broad spectrum, and I love it. And I even learned some new bands, or got to know some more bands by listening to their stuff. But what I was not ready for, nor was I aware of, was K-pop. There's a bird here. He's very chatty. I don't know if you hear that. It kind of throws me off. Let's go back to K-pop. Thank you. So we're driving to school, and sometimes we listen to radio, as I said, and sometimes to my music on my phone. But as I know that, let's just go on YouTube, and so they punched in something. And K-pop is Korean pop. Don't understand a word, seriously, which is not a problem. I speak several languages, or couple, 3, I don't know. So, more than one. And so a different language is not weird to me. It's like, okay. And then they throw in some English words or sentences. Like if you like watching a Bollywood flick, and there's it's in Hindi, and then there's some English sentences and some English words, and you're like, wait a minute, I just thought, no, what is it? Was that? No. And so you need the subtitles. So on YouTube, when you listen to those bands, there's subtitles too, which helps. But of course, when I'm driving, I can't read them. So I'm just like, all this sound is coming, and it's basically nothing else, I would say, stand corrected, it's like a boys band or a girls band. It's like, in this case, the one that they most in love with, or just the most popular band that they like, is like 8 guys. And it's not bad, it's great, but I had just no clue that it exists. I mean, like, hey, I know music in Swiss German, in German. Why not in Korean? So I thought there's some similarities, though. Similar like in the 80s with some, heavy metal bands, or sweet metal, or I don't even know if that's a thing, or white metal, or different metal. I'm just thinking about Stripers, or I'm thinking about, even Motley Crue, or different. So they all wore makeup, long hair, and spandex, which makes me think that I know. I'm going to say this later. So it's very similar. Not that they have spandex on, but the makeup and everything. So it's like, all right. So because it's kind of a resurface of an image just here now in 2023 and not in 1983, whatever. So I'm learning a lot about different things from my kids. K-pop is one of them. So in the 80s, there was a band, just thinking about that as I speak of this, called Spandauballet. They had pretty much one hit, I think. It's true. Beautiful song. The name, I'm not so sure. Spandauballet. What the heck is Spandauballet? Duran Duran, I get, because it's Duran. If you don't get it the first time, say it again. Duran. Okay, Duran Duran. All right, that works. No idea what that means, but it works. But Spandauballet, I don't know. So I have a friend. On another episode, I talked about him. In several episodes, he's in there. And I was thinking about Spandauballet versus Spandexbilly, because during the 80s, there was spandex was a thing, especially with the heavy metal bands. They all had spandex, stretchy pants, Nacho Libre brought them out again with my stretchy pants, I don't know, man. I think Billy works out in spandex, I heard. Maybe it's just a rumor. Maybe if he gets back on his podcast, he can explain himself. For now, that's just what I heard. I don't know if it's true. But I think it's great to have Spandauballet versus Spandexbilly. That's all I'm going to say and think about when I think about 80s music, makeup, spandex, stretchy pants, and K-pop. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. It's my perspective on Korean pop and spandex, Billy, and 80s music. Bye-bye.